Good morning, beloved. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are watching the broadcast. Hello, 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 hello. It is wonderful to connect with you, to say hi, hello, how do you do, what is happening, what's going on with you. Blessings, 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 and more blessings I speak unto you. For those who will be live, yes, 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 let's do it. Let's do it. For those who will hashtag and replay, I love it. For those who will be on and I don't know you on and I might not never know you on, I could appreciate that. And for those who will be used by God at some point down the road to encourage this here girl, let's make it do what it do. Let's make it do what it do. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, 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 and yes. So we've been talking about doing our part, finding your lane, doing what's yours to do, staying in there, making it do what it do, you know? Uh, and that's, we are blessed beyond measure by being able to do that. Right? Blessed beyond measure by being able to do that. And so I invite us to, okay, where's my little thingy here? Where's that? I invite us to make sure that we are doing just that, right? That we are indeed, I can't find, okay, there it is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That we are indeed finding our place, our unique path, our unique process, and rocking it out. Look, rock it out. Don't half step. Don't partially do it. Don't tiptoe through the tulips. Don't pretend to be. None of that. Go full in, all out. Make it do what it do. Make it do what it do. Make it do what it do. You got the ability to do that. Let's go for that. Let's make it do what it do, beloved. Because why not? It's your idea. It's your passion. It's your life intention, or at least for now, in this season of life. It's what feels right to your soul. It's what gives you life. And when we align in those ways, there is sheer joy in doing our part. Sheer joy in doing our part, especially in the outcome of the part, right? In the process and the outcome and all of it. Hey, Erica, good morning, honey bun. It's sheer joy. So, do our part, whatever that looks like. And so, hey, Brian, good morning, sis. Good morning. I love you right back. Do our part, whatever that looks like. And it's different things in different ways, in different seasons, at different times, for different situations. Thank you for the love, right? But doing our part, what if everybody just did their part? Can you imagine the art? Can you imagine the creation? Can you imagine the services? Can you imagine the fun, the joy, the change in everybody? Because that would make everybody happier. Number one, right? Everybody would be happy. No one would be sitting around thinking, I don't know what my part is. I don't know how to do my part. It's too late to do my part. No. In whatever state, in whatever lot, in whatever situation, do your part. However you can do your part, do your part. Right? And so I just invite us to that, to know what our part is to do and to make it happen no matter what, to make it happen. And so as you think about what your part is, right? Think about what your part is and just make the decision that I'm going for broke. Nah, got to be a better way to saying that because we don't want to go for broke. I'm going for full. I'm going full out, all in, hands down, forging forward, right? So as you think about those things, give yourself permission to try, to start over, to do again, to, do start overs and do agains, right? Give yourself permission. Because if we don't, well, I tried it and it didn't work. So what did you learn? What was your takeaway? What was your growth from the try? See, it's not always about the outcome. Most of the time, it really is about the journey. It is about who you have to become on the way to the thing. That's really what it's more about, right? Who you have to become on the way to the thing. Not, look, I am not, have never been, will never be a end justifying the means kind of girl. Because y'all think about that. Think about what that means. The end justify the means. That means I could come in, take your land, kill everybody, subjugate everybody, and then build this amazing community that people love to live in. Even if a lot of people are benefiting from it, what about the people who were pillaged in the process? I am never an end justifying the means kind of girl. And I know there are situations where things can get a little bit complicated in that, but means matter. The way you do a thing, the reason you do a thing, the motivation for doing of said thing is, it matters. It speaks to you, to who you are at your core, to who you are, as to whether or not you're a person of integrity. Can you be trusted? Do you see? And so, no, beloved, I'm not. So do your part. Do your part. But as you're doing your part, make sure that you are honorable. Make sure that you're integral, right? That you are a person who recognizes that we want others to be able to do their thing as well. We don't want to block nobody. We don't want to hinder nobody from serving from their soul, you know? We don't want to do that. And let me tell you, let me just say that life is not a zero-sum game. Do you know what that creates in you to believe, to think, to consider that life is a zero-sum game? Do you know what that is like? to think that life is not a zero-sum game. And so I just invite you to be aware that it is not, nor will it ever be, a zero-sum game. Because we live in an abundant universe. And there is plenty for everyone to go around. And for those of us who will step on the backs of other people in order for you and yours to make it, and the heck with everybody else, you need Jesus or somebody. You need transformation in your soul. Okay? You need love to be your driving factor and force. And if you lack those things, I'm a little afraid of you. I'm going to keep my distance. I probably will not be tangling with you. Because what does that say about you? What does it say about you? What does that mean? What does it say? So let's figure out what our parts are. Or let's just recommit to our parts, because perhaps we already know, perhaps we've been doing it, perhaps we've been functioning there for a while, or maybe it's time for us to help somebody else to figure out their part. Maybe that's it, because we figured out ours. We know what ours look like. We know what it is that is ours to do, and we're doing it. We're living that life every day. We're making it do what it do. But perhaps there's somebody who we have, connection to or awareness of, and they are floundering around and they don't know what their part is. Maybe we can support them in it. Help them to do their part. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? So I invite us to know what it is. I invite us to keep moving in those directions. I invite us to live our fullest, best, most amazing, unrecognized life. And it doesn't mean like we've got to be all over the place doing a whole bunch of things. But what does it look like for you? Right? What does it look like for you to give yourself space, to do what's true for you, to honor your soul's cry? And when we do that, like when we're honoring our soul's cry, we're automatically servicing other people. A lot of people, there are times when focusing on yourself is considered selfishness. I think not focusing on yourself, not giving yourself the attention you need, not doing the things that you need to do, I think that's selfishness. Because then if you don't, that means somebody else got to do it. Because you didn't take care of your business, right? You didn't do what you needed to do, right? In that sense. So think about it from a mental health perspective. So those who say struggle with emotional regulation, y'all, there's some work we can do that we can learn to manage our emotions. But if we fail to do that work, then that means we go ziggity boom on folk. That means we don't manage conversations well. That means almost anything can trigger us. And when we're triggered, the outcome is probably not beneficial to you and or others. Do you see? And so I invite us to do our work, handle our business so that other people are not at the mercy of it because we didn't do the work. And so the work I'm talking about is always mental health, kind of an inner processing work, so that others are not at the mercy of our absence of the work. So and I'm not talking outside of myself. I need to do the work every day, right? In some way, I need to put my mind on how to grow, how to become a better version of myself, or higher, truer, freer, expanded version, fuller version, right? So that's doing the work, and I got some work to do. Right? All right. We are at the top of the hour, y'all. I love you. I appreciate you. I value you. Thank you for being on this morning, Erica and Brenda, sis. At the moment that God gave us our breath, me and you, we forfeited, we relinquished, we gave up the right to not be amazing. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye for now. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.